I respect your goals and your convictions, and I appreciate what you are trying to do. I do understand that. I acknowledge that. I know that. It's pretty clear to me what you are trying to achieve. However, I think your tactics are off. I think that your goals are somewhat misguided. I think the way that this is going about is just off and wrong. And frankly, I just don't want you here today. I would like you to go home. This is my coffee shop. I'm gonna spend the day thinking about things. I would like you to as well. But frankly, I just don't want you here today. I think you have misrepresented some things. And I think that you have done that in a way that is hurtful and is making me question a lot of larger things that I believed and that I felt very strongly about. This isn't really a discussion. I'm just letting you know that I don't want you here today.
Are you firing me?
No, this is a paid day. I'm telling you to take the day off and think about things.
Can I ask about the tactics you don't agree with?
Yeah,
What are the tactics you don't agree with?
I think that last night was not an attempt to achieve some of the things that you wanted. I think it was an attempt to state. I think it was an attempt to do some things that were probably helpful in some ways. And I think that they were also hurtful and probably aren't going to achieve them because of the way that they were going about. And in some ways, does that mean doing things that might appease me or that might approach me? Yeah, it does, because this is a privately owned business. And for all the reasons that I said, all the things that I am shouldering, this is an increasingly difficult thing to do. And that those things do change my perspective actively and ongoing.
Question. Do you guys really think I'm the mastermind behind all of this?
No,
Do you think that I came to you alone?
no,
All 11 people that were there, aside from me, had something to say. I documented it.
yeah.
And
I was there.
Everything that was talked about last night was authentic.
I believe that.
Everything that was said last night was because the team has been coming to me with concerns for a long time.
Agreed.
And things came to a head. You lit a slow burning fuse a long time ago.
Okay.
And everyone that's on our current team right now doesn't feel cared about, doesn't feel safe here. Not because of you. You're not an unsafe, I did never say that you are an unsafe person.
We'll talk about that later.
I have only ever said that this is an unsafe work environment if we're going to leave tools out and if we're going to serve dirty drinks.
Those are the reasons that everyone is going to quit or walk or that this place will implode, is that I left tools in the corner of this room, which I have legally checked.
That's not the only reason why. And I gave you a list
No.
of reasons why last night. I sent it to you. It's going to
Yes.
get emailed to your mother.
No, 4 of the 5 of those things are done. The one that isn't is the cameras, and I will admit that is something that is wrong. But I'm not rehashing this. This is not a discussion. Again, this is a privately owned business. This is a hierarchy. It is top down, and I am telling you, I do not want you here today. Period. On end of discussion. And I can go through one by one and answer all the things you said. I can go through the things I acknowledged last night, but there are very real concerns. There are very real things that I think should be addressed. But do I think that organizing people is good? Yes. Do I think that organizing people
I love
are
labor
good?
rights.
Yeah, as do
I support
Camille.
workers.
As do I, Camille.
I don't think you do
I know
support
that.
workers because
I
you're
know
telling
that.
me you don't agree with my tactics, which
No.
are historically done over and over again in exploited workplaces.
Camille,
Yes, Andy?
the way that this is done here, I'm not Target, I'm not Starbucks, and you know that.
No, but you're Andi Montee and you know better.
Camille,
You know
do
better.
you want me to look right now? I have a story like this for everyone there. Zoe in my house for 2 months. I've driven out to the hospital more times than I can count. The things that I don't appreciate are the accusations that I just don't care about people here. And
Andy,
that's-
if you
no,
cared, you would have put cameras up a
No,
long
that's-
time
it's
ago
not-
before this project. You would have prioritized
Okay.
our safety.
Okay.
After all the threats I've told you about from patrons that have been kicked out, after the door's not even fixed over there, that the door that people keep breaking into. You never reached out to Miguel. Car got broken into. got stolen.
Yeah.
Countless other things. A
You
patron
need to lower your
threw
voice.
a chair at another person, and we don't know how to identify them because you will not put the cameras up.
Is that how you, it's not.
That is how the
simple.
team feels.
I agree.
You agree?
I acknowledge that, yeah.
Okay.
We are on the same page on that. And I don't know how much more I can tell you. Look,
Tell
stop.
me you don't care without telling me you don't care. By not putting up the cameras when we've asked over and over again. I have come to you asking, how can I help? How can I assist? The other day, I asked, what's the holdup? And you responded with, you're manic, you haven't been on your meds, you need to get up in the ceiling or the roof and wire some things out. Okay, fine. Let's do it.
You mean have people come up on a ladder, get on the roof? Baristas?
I will do it. Volunteer
That would be-
myself.
Camille, that would be an unsafe practice that I don't endorse, and you know that.
But you endorse allowing customers to potentially harm themselves on tools that are sitting out. I have literally images of the way that cafe looked the day we opened.
Yep. And I have them the next day when they were in the corner when you said that we needed to close and it was unsafe.
And I didn't say we needed to close. I said we needed to lock this door and block this off so no customers can come over here.
Listen,
I didn't say we needed to close.
this is not an argument or a discussion about past events.
This is an event that happened just a few days ago
Yeah, in the past. And I'm not talking about that right now.
that you have not taken accountability for.
What do you think accountability looks like?
Accountability looks like owning up to your mistakes and fixing the problems.
Okay. And when do you think that is going to happen? What does the time frame look like? What do you think owning up to my mistakes looks like, if not last night?
We ended the meeting last night. Said, you are a person.
Yes.
You are going through things. We want to help you.
I don't believe that.
Okay, so Benita really said what we were all wanting to say, and that was, we all want to carry each other's load. We all want to help each other. That includes you, Andy.
I don't believe that.
The amount of times I have come to you saying, I will help with the cameras. What do you need help with? What can I do to help you? Every time you're doing a project back here or something, I am like, how can I assist you? I have time. I want to help you. I want to help this business.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can.
We came to you last night not as an attack, Andy. I know it might feel like an attack, but that's not what last night was. Us coming to you last night was us saying, we see how things are crumbling apart right now. And we love this place and we love you. And this is what we need to help our jobs be easier and help us stay along on this bus with you.
I don't believe that you all love me. And I don't believe that this is the way that we do it if we did. I think that the tactics that you have are suitable for a different environment. I'm not doubting their ability to achieve results. I believe that. And that is why I started this by saying I respect your goals and your intentions. But do I think that we are treating this like it is a different type of workplace? Yeah, I do. And because of that, if you want me to be personal, you want to know me, you want me to be involved and be everyone's friend, then the way that we do this is different. If you want me to be your boss and you want me to act like I'm going to respond
Andy,
to
we
demands-
came to
No,
you with a list of demands over
no.
the summer, and you didn't abide. You did not do
No.
those things.
I'm not going to go through
This is the second
No,
time
this is
that your
actually-
team has come to you
Hey,
with a list of demands.
This is
You are not meeting them, so yes, we do have to talk, and we do have the right to talk to each other.
Yeah, I don't.
We have the
agree.
right to come to our boss and
That's
say,
totally
hey,
fine.
there are things that are
Yeah.
not working out,
Yep.
and they need to be fixed.
Agreed.
We have that right
Agreed.
as workers.
Agreed. Not disputing that. You made the decision to do it that way, and that's fine.
Which is traditionally how it's done.
Again, that's fine. This place is not a traditional business.
It
Nope.
sure as hell is not, and I would really
Right.
hope that you would treat it as such.
If you want me to do that, then this is how I will do it. I want you to go home today. I want you to think about things, as will I. But right now, I do not want you here. I will treat this like a traditional business, which means, no, people do not have the privilege and the right to know about me. They are not entitled to some of the things that you asked for last night. Some of those things are.
We're not
also-
entitled to a safe workplace.
You are entitled to that. I said some
We're
of
not
those things.
entitled to speak up to our
You're
boss.
entitled to do
We're
that.
allowed to stand up to our boss.
You are.
We are entitled to have a safe and healthy workplace.
You absolutely are. not disputing that.
So what am I entitled to that I'm not entitled to? Like, what am I saying? What am I asking for that I'm not entitled to?
You don't get to know my financials. You don't get to dictate how I do something with this business. You don't get to dictate.
You have
who I
strung
sell
me
this.
along this
No.
entire year telling me
No.
that you are interested in a worker-owned business, that you are interested in having me be a co-owner. You have been stringing me along.
Okay.
And you only bring it up when you know I'm feeling burnt out.
That's not true.
That is true.
No, it isn't.
Yes, you do.
If you believe that,
I
that's
do
fine.
believe that.
I'm not going to try to convince you otherwise. You are welcome to come to the decisions and the assumptions and conclusions that you want. That is fair. You are entitled to do all of the things that you said. I am not disagreeing with that. You are entitled to organize, confront me, make demands.
But what
Please
are we
do
not
so.
entitled to?
Some of the things that I just mentioned.
The
You know,
finances. So like, we're not entitled to job security. We're not entitled to inquire, like, what can we do for this business?
You are
We're
allowed
not
to do that.
entitled to say, hey, we are seeing that we are low in profits in the bar and events. Maybe you should come to our bar events and or event meetings.
You are allowed to do that.
So I'm not understanding then.
Some of the things that I just mentioned, the things that you did not just mention, you don't get to know my finances as far as what my expenses are. You don't get to dictate how I sell this building. You don't get to dictate, honestly, if I decided not to engage in any of the things that you said last night, I could also do that.
Is that something you want to do?
No, which is why I'm not.
Do you want to undermine like the needs and wants of your workers?
No.
Are you sure? Because it sounds like that's what you're doing right now.
Yes, I am sure.
Okay. I think that says everything we need to know. Is there anything else you would like to say?
No.
Is there anything you would like to say right now?
I don't think so.
Okay. I will have Travis pick me up.